I literally bought every single leather insole on the market. Nobody does a nice thick veg tan leather. And above that, nobody does a rough out leather where the grain's protected on the inside, because the whole goal with this insole was to essentially take what I love so much about heritage boots, that leather on the inside, and be able to put that in any kind of shoe. And I'm shocked nobody did this before us, because we've been working on this for 3 years. Whoa. New Goral project. Because Goral, have you seen, yeah, the video is posted. We're designing a monkey boot. And the monkey boot was popularized in England. After World War II, a lot of the surplus boots circulated across Europe, including into England, and they're picked up by a lot of the punk scene, the counterculture scene, the skinheads. That's where Doc Martens got adopted. That's where like military boots, like big chunky combat boots, the word I was looking for. Combat boots got adopted that time. And then also monkey boots. And if you want to go watch that video, I go through it a little bit better. But most of the monkey boots you see are, I don't think they're the original monkey boot. The original monkey boot is like 2 different panels of leather at the toe and the heel coming together so that you don't have any seams around your heel or your toe. They're a really unique style of boot, and like everyone and their dog makes a monkey boot, but they're making like the lace toe Converse looking monkey boots. It's not like the real monkey boots. So after I did that unboxing, I issued a challenge across to Goral. I was like, hey, we're not set on like, you know, how this collaboration is gonna go, what direction we're gonna go, how it's gonna look, who we're gonna do it with. You know, if you wanna whip up a couple prototypes, send them my way, let's see what's what. And I think that's what's in these boxes. So let's see what kind of monkey boot Goral can make. I'm gonna use my little sardine knife. I just barely unboxed this in a different video. The knife is called the Sardine by Jimmytronics. And they literally sent it in a sardine can, which is hilarious. You literally rip it open and it comes with this little X-Acto knife, like utility blade knife. So when I was talking to Dom and Katie about this, I was like, I'm not sure exactly what direction I want to go. Do we make it more traditional? Do we make it true to the original? Do we evolve the idea? Do we put a new modern spin on it? Do we try to make it a hybrid style boot shoe? Like, what is the utility of it? What do we do? And they're basically like, let me just whip a few things up. I'm gonna send them to you and see what you think. And I'm like, that is even better. So this is an occasion that I actually have not seen what's in this box. I swear, every time we get a new prototype in, somebody forgets to put it away, and then I see it and I'm like, what? I can't have an authentic reaction on camera. And I feel sheepish being like, pretending it, so I always tell them like, I've already seen these. But this is a rare occasion where I haven't already seen them. Not that rare of occasion, but it happens enough that, to be honest, I'm more confused at how this box opens up than anything. Okay, let's do it. First look at the first prototype of monkey boots, because literally nobody makes a high quality one. Got the new pamphlet. I haven't seen this before. That's nice. About Goral, explaining the Blake stitch and why it makes them different, how the shoes are made, resellable, lifetime guarantee, made in England. Got some style shots. The guy's a handsome fella. He's always in their marketing. Can't wait till my fridge stops knocking. Oh my gosh, what? These are so freaking good already? What the heck? I should have brought some of the other boots. I didn't realize they're gonna be this close to like actual finished product. Those are sick. Oh my gosh. The yellow stitching. It's Chrome XL, I can smell it from here. Holy gosh. Most Utah thing. Holy gosh. This is all of our boot accessories that we've slowly developed over the last 4 years as we've done more and more boot reviews and realized how many things are missing in the market. Because if you're watching this, there's a good chance you have a nice boot, and one of the funnest things to do with it is start to build it out, kit it out, customize it, make it your own as you're breaking it in. And that's what these kilties and boot pocket kits allow you to do. We got them in a bunch of different leathers, a lot of really popular boot leathers. They come in different sizes. You got the fringe, you got the no-shows, you got 6, 8, 10 inch, you got the boot pocket kit with 3 different pockets, different sizes. Sew it on the side of your boot, sew it on your jacket, sew it on anything. And we also just released these laces, but they sell out every time we get a restock. So if they are sold out, get on that limited edition email list. We'll announce when we have a restock of these. Even down to the Jim Green outsole we designed with Jim Green for the barefoot boots. You can buy them on our site. But the most surprising products of the year that really were shockingly successful was the boot breakers. You know, we launched this, it was 2 millimeters of foam and a high abrasion fabric just to help break in boots, because this hard veg tan is such a pain to break in for the first few weeks. Just having 2 millimeters of squish still allows you to break in that insole, still allows you to get the whole heritage feel, but it eases that painful break in until you're ready to pull them out, or you just leave them in for tons of comfort. And we just launched the 4 millimeter foam boot breaker if you want just a little extra squish, twice as thick as the original boot breaker. So now that you've bought probably a few high quality boots, customize them, protect them, make them a little bit more comfortable. That's what all these accessories do. So be sure to check out all these below. They make great gifts, self gifts, and it's a huge way that you can help support the channel. So check them out below. So looks like they sent, so it's different from the mugs because it's lined. So you got the lining on the inside. You've got that seamless panel that runs all the way through here. I'm still on the fence about the M-shaped stitch line. Do we leave that or do we remove it? I kind of lean towards removing it personally. And I don't love these speed hooks. I don't love the look of them. And I'd rather just have eyelets, to be honest. So I think I'd rather do just eyelets there. And then I think I would remove that M shape. But I think these are Blake stitched. I think they have to, because I don't think Goral can make a Goodyear welted boot. I think it has to be Blake stitched. So let's see if I can pull this insole out and see if there's something underneath there. It will tell us how they made these. Maybe. It's glued in there. I'm gonna rip it out anyway. Why would you glue it in? Okay, so it is Blake stitched. You can see right there, that little Blake stitch. So this is built like they're sneakers to some degree. They're Blake stitched. So this welt must be a fake welt or a decorative welt. Everyone got mad at me when I was calling the stitches on the Thursday P&W Killers fake. I'm like, they are fake. They don't do anything. Like, well, they're decorative stitches. A fake stitch is this. I'm like, okay. I really like this last. Look how that hard point right there. Fairly anatomical. It's a lot more wide than most of Goral's sneaker lasts. The other thing is, it looks like they went with a symmetrical instead of the asymmetrical counter. I think I like that more. I like the idea of the asymmetry, but in the practical use of manufacturing, and most people don't notice the difference anyway. I like how clean this looks, to be honest with you. Dang, that's a good looking boot. That's already like 95% of the way there. But I actually kind of like the M-shaped little line there on this version because it actually looks sick and it's high quality. I like the wedge sole too. Okay, so let's see if the other one is the same thing or if it's a different variation. I feel like it's a different variation. I feel like I remember somebody saying that. Here's my little sardine. You kind of have to like lock it out because if you push on that at all, it pops back in. So you have to like, it's kind of clunky, but it is a really small knife after all. Okay, box number 2. I can't tell if it's different or not. Let's find out. Oh, it is different. It's a cup sole. That looks pretty good too. Oh my gosh. This is more like, you know, like a Smugs, or like, it's not Smugs style because it's lined, but it looks like a pair of Smugs. That looks pretty good, honestly. That's better than I thought it was gonna look for the cup sole version. So this one's more true to the original. This one's more like similar to our other collaborations with them. I like this one though, because if it is Blake stitched, then it's gonna feel more like a sneaker than it will a boot, which I could be totally okay with. I just don't know, you don't want to remove the artificial welt or like the fake welt because it's part of what cements it all together. But you also don't want to be like seeming like it's Goodyear welted when it's not, but it still has like a Blake stitch to back it up. And so it's not really that, it's not like we're trying to fool anybody with it. And I like this Moreflex outsole. This is like really lightweight wedge from Vibram. Ooh, I don't know. You guys gotta tell me what you think. Cause I love this one I really like. It's just more of the fake welt that's kind of catching me. Cause I love this toe profile. I love the width of it. You can see how different the widths are. They're not that different. But this one is definitely wider. It's taller, a lot more of a sneaker. So I think right now, I would say I lean towards this one. I think I would remove that. I'm not sure about that. I think I would rather have all eyelets rather than a couple speed hooks at the top. I'm doing these, I'm getting this unboxed on a Monday. Usually I don't record till the weekend because I need to send feedback to Goral today and I want your guys' opinion. So let me know what you guys think. Do I go more towards the sneaker direction or more towards the boot direction? That's more of like the appearance of a boot, but it's built more like a sneaker. Let me know because I like both, to be honest. Okay, huge shout out to Goral for being willing to do this. We've done a lot of stuff with Goral. We've done the Smugs, the mugs, the slugs, the mugs. And then I think there's one other collaboration, isn't there, that I'm forgetting? But either way, they've been super fun to work with. Dom and Katie are so fun. It's not a coincidence with these long-standing brands that they're good people and we get along really well because there's plenty of brands out there that we could work with, but you know, the people make the collaborations is what I'm getting at. And Goral is about as good people as you can get. And so they've been really good with us for the last like 3 or 4 years, willing to take on new projects and really just kind of experiment with old designs in new ways, which is what I love doing. So huge thanks to Goral. Thanks to you guys for supporting all these collaborations. That's how we afford to run everything. You know, these collaborations have funded the whole freaking channel for the last 5 years. So thank you guys. And let me know your opinion. That's it. See ya.